Who are you?
We're just like you. Lost.
They come every night. They watch us until the sun rises again. It's a window on the other side.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another movie review. I am happy that you can join me today. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Click the subscribe button below for future notifications and updates. Click the like button and share this content with other fans. Okay, so at the time that I am recording this review, it's Friday, June 7th, and I am busy again watching movies all day long. So the first movie I saw was The Watchers. It is a horror fantasy written and directed by Ishana Night Shyamalan. And if the name sounds familiar to you, you'd be correct. She is the daughter of M. Night Shyamalan. Furthermore, M. Night Shyamalan produced this film. So, we have another daughter following in the footsteps of her father. Okay, so it was released in theaters today. The running time is 1 hour 42 minutes, and it stars Dakota Fanning. Okay, so the film starts off with Mina, played by Dakota Fanning, who is an American living in Ireland who works at a pet shop. Her assignment is to deliver a bird in the forest. Not quite sure how that worked, but okay. The car breaks down and she meets an old woman named Madeline, played by Olwen Forware Ray. I think that's how you pronounce her name. And she lets her inside a house where Mina meets two more strangers, Daniel, played by Oliver Finnegan, and Ciara, played by Georgina Campbell. And they call this particular house the Coop. Madeline explains to Mina that the forest belongs to the Watchers. So if they want to survive, they have to follow some rules. And the story unfolds in ways that you least expect. And you've come to find out who the Watchers are and how scary the Watchers look, and the story behind the Watchers. So I am going to give this film 3.5 out of 5 stars. Usually I don't see this in a movie, but I thought that the first act was the weakest part of the story. Um, like the whole idea of delivering a parrot to someone in the forest, it just seems implausible. It just doesn't make sense how she ends up in the forest. But like when it comes to these movies, you just kind of go with the flow. But it gets better as the story unfolds. And the third act answers questions you have during the second act. And the plot twist in the end is not a total surprise because it makes sense given the breadcrumbs that we got in Act 2. What I found to be most surprising was the director. I was not aware that M. Night Shyamalan's daughter is the director until I saw her in the opening credits. But I think that she's a pretty good director. She seems to know what she's doing in terms of creating uh, a spooky, mysterious mood that you need in a horror flick, and she's also able to, um, create that right balance so that it's definitely mysterious and haunting and spooky. So yeah, and then you also have the set. a forest and nobody hardly ever goes into the forest. Yeah, like you have everything you need to create a horror flick. Um, so in my humble opinion, you can definitely add this film to your annual Halloween movie list. I'm sure that on Halloween, there are certain films that you watch during that time every year. And so this film is going to fit in really nicely to the Halloween season when it comes up later on in the year. So that is all for today, and I will see you next time with another movie review. Take care and have fun at the movies.